Hello folks, welcome back to Technique Tuesday here at African Eastern's Path Bar School in Dubai. Today we're going to look at two distinct techniques. We're going to look at how to apply a rim to a cocktail, and we're also going to look at how to roll one. In today's episode, we're going to be using the famous brunch drink, the Bloody Mary, as an example. Now, the Bloody Mary was invented at Harry's American Bar in Paris, the same place where the White Lady was invented. If you'd like to learn how to make a White Lady, please click here and we'll show you from one of our other series. So let's get to it. First ingredient we're gonna need for our Bloody Mary is gonna be some spice. We're gonna use just 1 bar spoon's worth. This is a 3 ml bar spoon. Of course, you could always add a little bit more spice later on. Don't forget that. Be reserved at first and then add a little bit more later. We're gonna use 15 ml of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce is made with ingredients such as tamarind and vinegar, and it gives it a little bit of a sour kick as well as balancing the sweetness from whatever other ingredients we're going to be continually using. We're going to add 4 ounces or 120 ml of tomato cocktail juice. Always try and select a good quality tomato cocktail juice for use in a Bloody Mary. Finally, we're going to add some alcohol and some citrus to help round that out and give it a little bit of an alcoholic kick. We're going to use just 20 ml of freshly squeezed lemon juice. We're going to add 50 ml of our beautiful Latvian vodka, Stolichnaya, made with wheat and rye. And then we're going to add just a small amount of our spice mix. Now, this is the same spice mix that's going to go on the rim of our cocktail. I'm going to use half a bar spoon. It contains things like smoked paprika, celery salt, and crushed black pepper. We give that a little stir. Of course, wash our spoon in the sink, replace it back. And before we get to rolling our cocktail, we're going to look at how we can rim this glass to give it that nice spicy extra kick. We're going to take some fresh citrus, in this case some lemon, and we're going to roll that around the outside of the glass. We don't want to get it too wet. We just want to get it wet enough so our mixture will stick. Then, putting it on the outside of our glass only, we're going to give a nice liberal coating to half the cocktail glass. Why half? Because if the customer's palate gets fatigued halfway through the cocktail, they can skip to the other side of the glass and then just enjoy our Bloody Mary. Once we've got that rimmed, we can just give it a little tap over the sink to remove any excess spice. Now we're going to do pretty much what we did when we looked at how to throw a cocktail. We're going to roll the cocktail with some ice. All that's going to really do is start to chill and dilute our cocktail. So adding to our big tin some nice fresh ice. We're going to allow this drink to just pass between the 2 tins. We're not going to throw it long above our head because it might splash out and cause Bloody Mary to go all over a lovely white shirt. So we're just going to pass it maybe 4 or 5 times, and all that's going to do is integrate all of the ingredients together. Again, we're looking to avoid the drink touching our hands so there's no cross-contamination. And once it's nice and cool, we should be able to feel that. I'm going to fill this glass with ice, and then we're going to double strain the mixture on top. Remember, there's no rim inside our cocktail glass, so it won't change the spice level once it's been deposited in there. We're going to fine strain out any thick ingredients, for example, our black peppercorns that might get stuck in our teeth, etc. And it should come up just to the top of our glass, leaving enough room for the traditional Bloody Mary garnish of a celery stalk. Now I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to leave it in the glass with no straw. Why? Because we've got a rim on our cocktail and there's no need to use a straw. If we have a rim, it's a huge part of the flavor and texture of the cocktail. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for Technique Thursday. This has been the Bloody Mary with Stolichnaya vodka at Path Bar School.